Hey everyone, so at the moment it's a bit difficult to go out and get videos done, obviously because of the weather, but it's problems that my shoes are breaking, I can't really walk. I can take my dog to school and that's it pretty much, but I wanted to show some of my equipment. Some of it's new, I actually haven't used it yet. Some of it I have used before and got good reactions from, so just wanted to really show some things that can be very helpful in the ghost hunts. So first, I'd say this is like a staple to every hunter's kit is, cat balls. If you can keep it still like that and switch it on. Can't switch this one on because the battery is gone. But if you keep that on the ground, they usually take, I'd say about 20 seconds to stop flashing. Sorry, that sounds the washing machine. But once they've stopped flashing, if you keep your eye on them, if they start flashing again, then something's, moved them. So these aren't expensive to get hold of. You can get single ones or packs and just place them in places where you're getting a lot of activity. They can be very useful. That I'm being very clumsy. The next one I wanted to show is this one is from a shop called GECParasec.com. It's handmade, it's very, very good, and it's a ghost box. So you turn it on, it takes a little while to power up, but it basically tells you the words it picks up. It has a, if you can see there, it has a little screen and it will show the words that come up. It will actually, I think it's 3, it shows 3 of them. Oh, it's very blurry. There we go. Right, so I've got, this is actually a camera bag that I got, but right, this one I haven't tried yet. I'm very excited to try. Is a tripwire. So that's basically something that you can use anyway, but I find it's very helpful. Put that in front of a doorway where, of a room where you would normally see a lot of activity, and it'll light up when something sets the tripwire off. And that can be quite helpful as well, depending on the type of place you go into. So there's that. This is an EMF detector. It's very helpful. If you power it on, it reads, I think it's magnetic waves, and there's another mode. If you switch it, it will show temperatures, so you can see if they rise or fall. If you point this towards something electronic, I would have to go in the kitchen to do that. It will beep continuously. So there's that. And this as well, and it works in much the same way. When anything goes near it, it will just start beeping like crazy. There you go. That can be very helpful too. So they're kind of similar, but they both come in handy a lot. And this is something I greatly enjoy using. I've used it once on an outdoors investigation. It's a music box, so if you face it towards somewhere where you would normally get a lot of interference, it will play music. So let's test it out. It's that bit that you would face somewhere. I think I have to change the battery in that. And then finally, something I haven't actually tried out yet, is a pendulum. I'm sorry, I'm being very clumsy today. There's a lot of controversy towards using pendulums, because the magnetic fields that come naturally in the ground can have quite a profound effect on, how something causes it to react. A good way, I've read somewhere, a good way to actually, get around that. When you're speaking to a spirit, say, turn the pendulum clockwise for yes and anti-clockwise for no. And that kind of gives you a bit more of an idea of why it's behaving the way it is and what it means. And there's still always going to be that about, is it definitely a spirit, or is it, something in the ground? Is it scientific? But pretty much like anything to do with ghost hunting, you have to understand that, you have to look for an explanation in order to find out whether it's genuine or not. And I think that's half of the fun of ghost hunting, besides actually doing it, is looking back on what you've done and what you've captured and, what it means. So, they're the things I've got at the moment. I will be getting back to my investigating very soon, I hope. It's just, as I said, finding time and finding a pair of dry shoes. But yeah, I apologise for the mess we're actually sorting out a little bit and, tidying stuff away. So it means that everywhere's absolutely covered. But those are some things that I hope it gives you something to think about for your own kit. And it's very important overall just to find something that works for you. So thank you for watching the video. Bye.